Hi, my dears. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma, and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. For tonight's dinner, I'm gonna start by browning up some ground beef. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of minced garlic and some diced yellow onion. And just let that brown up. The ground beef, onion, and garlic has browned up and cooked up, so now I'm just going to add a brown gravy mix. I just filled the packet with some water, and I'm just going to pour that in. Next, I'm just going to fill the gravy packet with some beef broth. And pour that in. Next, I'm going to add 14 ounces of drained corn. Give that a little stir, 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 and I'm just going to let this come to a boil. Okay, this has come to a boil. I'm going to lower the temperature all the way down to low, and I'm just going to pop the lid on and let this just cook up for about 10 minutes. And then for outside, I'm just going to make up some mashed potatoes. For the mashed potatoes, just bring in 2 cups of water to a boil. Water is boiling up. I'm going to add my mashed potato. Stir, stir, stir. Now I'm going to add some butter. Stir, stir, stir. And the mashed potato is done. Done. Give it a stir, stir, stir. Now time to serve it up. And then there it is, all served up. I just served it up with a little bread and butter. Delicious. For tonight's dinner in my slow cooker base here, I have 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast. Next, I'm going to sprinkle on 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. And I'm going to sprinkle on 1 teaspoon of all these seasonings. I started with the Badia Complete. Next up, the garlic powder, onion powder, and then the last of our seasonings, the Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. Then lastly, I added a cup of water, popped the lid on, and put it on my slow cooker. And we're gonna slow cook this on low for 8 hours. Chicken is done. I'm just gonna shred it. In this skillet, we are going to cook up some of this Ben's Original Ready Rice Cilantro Lime flavor. And it says to add 2 tablespoons of water. Okay. Pop the lid on. Let that cook up. Now, back here, I'm going to cook up some of these cantina beans, restaurant style black beans. My first time trying them. They actually look delicious. Now in this pan, I'm gonna cook some of this whole kennel Southwest corn. While everything cooks up, I'm just gonna heat up some tortillas. I'm actually gonna season the corn with some of this tahini. All right, so I'm gonna start assembling our little rice bowls. I'm gonna start with some rice. The beans. Corn. Some of our chicken. So now for toppings, I'm gonna do a little bit of lettuce. Of course, some cheese. Some pico. Some of this little mild guacamole cup. Some sour cream. Some of this Tostitos Topper Avocado Lime flavored dressing. A little squirt of lime. And then a warm tortilla on this side. And that's it. Delicious. For tonight's dinner in my slow cooker base here, I'm going to put some pork chops. These are 3 super little pork chops. I'm gonna season them with some garlic powder and onion powder. And then I'm gonna throw a 10-ounce can of French onion soup on top. Now we're gonna cook it on low for 8 hours. When the pork chops were done, I added some French fried onions on top, and I just sprinkled those on. And then I added a couple of slices of sliced provolone cheese on top of that. And then we're just gonna broil this at 450 for 5 minutes. On the side of these pork chops, I'm just gonna make some of this Ben's Ready rice mushroom risotto and some bread and butter. Here are the pork chops done from under the broiler, and then here it is served up. I know it kind of looks brown, but this was delicious. And for tonight's dinner, I didn't feel like cooking, so we just decided to pick up Olive Garden to go. I got the salad and the steak Alfredo. My husband got the chicken gnocchi soup, and then the chicken and shrimp carbonara. And then here mine is served up on a plate. He just wanted to eat it out of the containers that it came in. And then of course we have their delicious breadsticks, and then I always get a Alfredo dipping sauce for our breadsticks. And that's it. Delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Come back on Wednesday for my puff pastry short, and then Friday for my soup of the week video number 55. Have a fabulous week. Bye.